Jason.
I am Stina.
Welcome to JSAdventure. So this is our next site, Andrew Johnson National Historic Site. It is not a very big national park, but it has several houses that you can go in and visit. They also have guided tour, but we didn't make it. So we get to visit the replica of the house later and see a movie inside the visitor center. It's very informative since I didn't know anything about Andrew Johnson, so I learned a lot about him. Learn how he really protects the Constitution and all the good things he did. Okay, this is Taylor's shop of President Andrew Johnson. Okay, this is the real one. It's super heavy to lift it. Oh, it's so heavy. It's liftable. It's really heavy. Yeah, and this is what his house looks like inside.
It's a shop.
That's him tailoring. And that's his house. Let's see, that's his tailor house, right? Oh, they preserved it like here. Inside the museum. Let me see if I can show you the whole house. It's this big. House inside the house. So that's the visitor center for Andrew Johnson National Historic Site, and we just watched a film there, and now we are at his home, and we can actually go in, check it out. Yep, they have elevator, and we're entering his early home. There's some display. And there's a second door you can go in. And Stina's here. More photos. The last room. Talk about his presidency. That's Andrew Johnson, the president after Lincoln assassinated. Okay, that's what it looks like. Restoration of his house. Okay, leaving the house. Going downstairs. Okay, Jinjo? What's down here? Are you sure? Oh, he has a basement. Nothing, no display. Go up. Yep, across the hall is also, the street is also another house. Yep, and then this house. It's a house. And that's the house we just came out from. So this is the inside of the Andrew Johnson's Purse Place replica. Yeah, it's very small and very, very hot. It's really hot. We're exiting. So we walk around the historic old town and take a picture with Andrew Johnson's statue. 耶，在 Andrew Johnson 的古镇 ，What is it called? Greenville?
Yeah, Greensville.
Greenville. We're here just walking around and checking out different stuff.
It's pretty cool.
It's
很老的城市。
很老的 one of the oldest town in Tennessee. Yep. And we have a map. Show them the map. Ranger gave us a map and all the location of the must-see. Saw the courthouse, his early home, and stuff like that. And here is statue. Andrew Johnson statue. And let's go check out the sign of Andrew Johnson. So that's the visitor center. That's the sign we want. So we also visited his boyhood house, which is like 4 blocks away from the visitor center. There's the guided tour that takes you in here. I think we're done with today's tour, right?
Yep.
We finished 2 national parks in one day. Yay!
So we are going to the hotel.
Going to a hotel next and get some dinner, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. What do you think about this park?
I think it's really cute.
Super cute, huh? So
I love
tiny.
the houses back then.
Yeah.
If they have AC.
Yep. But they don't. Okay. Going to next stop.
Alright, we didn't get a chance to visit the National Cemetery.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
去哪一个城市也是这样子吗？
正在离开 Greenville， 准备去下榻。
今天就可以休息很久一点了。
哦，对啊，我们今天早上我大概只睡3个多小时而已吧，3个小时45分钟 ，crazy。It was worth it。
对啊，早上在车上有睡。
还好有提早，对不对？
对。
我们整个遇到2次塞车。
大塞车。
对啊，然后呢，到的时候差点拿不到票，还有拿到。然后这间到的时候还有30分钟，就刚刚好 ，everything 都叽哩叽哩，运气超级好。Lucky。
之后的旅程就没有这么
比较轻松了吧？
就比较轻松，因为我们已经赶路都赶完。
对啊，今天是最难操作的一天，那个。
因为又遇到 time difference， 然后又要赶那个 tour 的时间。
Manhattan 的那个超级难操作，它一天就只开放36个，
而且它只有1到5而已。
1到5，然后一天只有一个 tour， 然后一天只开放36个。
早上9点。
9点就要去抢票，对啊。
对，但它网络上面有供应14张票给你抢。
对啊，可是我要订的时候就只剩1张而已。
对啊。不想要赌。
对啊。
如果没有抢到的，
就我去，然后 Stina 就一个人坐在 museum 里面，哇哈哈。
反正你会录影。
是这样，没错。
可是有2个点不能录，不能拍照。
That's fun. Manhattan is really good. I really like the Manhattan National Historic Park.
That's great for children too. They have so much information and science.
I'm really into like nuclear reactor and atomic bomb, and then I really like it. Get to see it in action. It's so cool. Yeah, it has three sites. One here in Tennessee, East Tennessee, in Oak Ridge, and the other one in Washington, and the last one in New Mexico. New Mexico is the one where they built the actual bomb, right?
Yeah, where they tested there.
Yeah, and then Washington is, I don't know what they do there, but we'll visit there sometime. Their stamp is the coolest. Their stamp for the national park is only 1/3 of its pie, and then you need all 3 to complete the full circle of the stamp in 3 different colors. Hopefully we can do that. Yep, okay. That's the update for today.
Yep.
It's a fun day. Just 2 parks, but very fun. Okay. Alright. See you later. The rest of the video will just be some roadside scenery, and we'll have our Chinese buffet dinner and settle at the hotel. Alright, thanks for watching. 多家常菜，还蛮好吃的。Hotel room tonight. It's a little small, but it's very cozy and very clean. There's a fridge and microwave and TV. Yeah. There's Dina. Woo!